What's up, fellow Drops fans? We have another San Francisco local for you today, coming at you live from San Francisco. We've got Sightglass Coffee's Honduras Las Flores. Let's get into it. What's up, fellow Drops fans, fellow coffee lovers, and people of the internet? My name is Haley. I'm your local resident Q grader, coming at you live from our formerly pink, now gray room studio in San Francisco storefront and playground. Here to talk to you about a super excellent washed Honduras coffee from Sightglass Coffee and us to you. But before I get into why it's so cool, let me get into how I am brewing it. So I'm using 22 grams of coffee in to 350 grams out. I am brewing at 205 degrees Fahrenheit. I bloomed 45 grams for 35 seconds. Then I broke bloom, poured up to 150. When the water gets about halfway, I'll pour to 250 and then I'll swirl 5 times gently. And finally, I'll finish by pouring up to 350 grams and swirl 5 times gently as well. I grounded a 4.1 on Ode with SSP burrs, which is about a 3.1 on Ode Gen 2. All other grind setting conversions for our grinders can be found on our Brew Guide blog post, which is linked in the description of this video. All right, so now that the water has drained significantly enough, I'm gonna go ahead and pour up to 250 grams, and then I'll give 5 gentle swirls of agitation. No need to be too vigorous with this coffee. Also, this coffee is gonna probably have a longer total brew time, a longer drawdown time. That is totally fine. Just want to pull out all of that body in this Honduras, this Pacas from Honduras. You really want to pull out all of that body that's in there. Now that I have told you how I am brewing the coffee, let's get into why it's so cool. So first of all, Sightglass, super stoked to work with another SF Bay Area local roaster. Also, Sightglass has had a relationship with the producer of this coffee, David Muñoz, since 2015, so quite a long-standing relationship, which is really rad. This coffee, grown by David Muñoz, was grown at 1,550 to 1,600 meters above sea level. It is a Pacas, a washed Pacas, and it's really giving all of those like super body forward, the flavor notes that are really indicative of a Pacas and all of that Pacas body. It's really gonna give like kind of a creme brulee, like a caramel, toasted almond, like that round, that toasty, but not too toasty feel, because there's also like a lot of stone fruit in it, a lot of nice crisp citrus as well. It has a lot of wonderful character indicative of a Pacas variety and of the terroir of Honduras in general. Really love that heavier tactile of a Pacas, just chef's kiss. This is also a fellow Drops exclusive, so thank you so much, Sightglass, for partnering with us on this fellow Drops exclusive. I'm gonna give 5 gentle swirls of agitation, 5-ish. I mean, you know, you go 6, you go a little bit 7, 8. I'm not gonna fault you. As always, it is easy to order from fellow Drops. All you have to do is text us back the number of bags you want, 1, 2, 5, however many, and we will send you that coffee. If you don't want coffee this week, don't text us back and we won't charge you or send you unnecessary coffee. We will just text you next week on Tuesday with another delicious curated selection. I have been and will continue to be Haley, your local resident Q grader and your brew guide. Thank you so much for joining me this week for this brew guide video, and I will see you next week for another brew guide video. See you guys.